Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. Right now, are you guys currently feeling pulled towards a certain direction? Are you wanting to create a major change in your life? Because right now, this Taurus new moon is all about go time. It is now time to start stepping out of your comfort zone like you've never done before. Let's get started. It literally is go time. We've just had the Taurus new moon on May 11th. And right now, a lot of you are most likely feeling pulled towards a certain direction. You're feeling as though you should be creating some major changes in your life. You're no longer resonating with the reality that you're living. You're looking as far as your career. You want to create a change. You look at as far as your relationships. Are they fulfilling, meaningful relationships? Even your home life. Right now, does your home feel like your home, or else are you being pulled towards a new destination? Because once you've gone through the spiritual awakening, you literally peel back all the layers, you've discovered yourself. It is completely normal for a very, very high percentage, in the high 90s, as far as completely changing careers. The same thing as far as moving, in the high 90s, as far as feeling pulled towards a new location. And it's completely normal because you look as far as your spiritual awakening. You're no longer vibing at the same level. You were vibing at this level as far as your career, as far as your relationship, as far as where you live. And now you've raised up your vibrational frequency. Therefore, you're no longer a match. And that's why this energy is so important to tap into. It is so important to start to act on that guidance that you're receiving. It's so important to begin to trust your intuition moving forward. Because as far as your manifestations coming forth, how many of your manifestations have already came forth so far? The majority of you, a couple small minor manifestations have came forth. But as far as the big major changes, it's never going to happen if you continuously relive the exact same situation each and every single day. You stay at the exact same job, you take the exact same route. Example, you stop at Tim Hortons for your coffee each and every single morning, you go to work, you come home. If you continuously do the exact same thing, you can't expect to have any type of different result. But if right now you're feeling pulled towards a certain direction, it's a matter of starting to take action. And you do have to start, as far as you will have to take a quantum leap. You will have to take a leap of faith, as in you're going to need to trust your intuition, you're going to need to trust God, you're going to need to trust your angels and your guides, and that faith more than just rationally thinking your way forward. But what's going to end up happening is once you're really able to step out of your comfort zone and really show the world your most authentic self, that is when everything is going to begin to align for you. And that's what I've been saying as far as your vibrational frequency, why it's the most important thing. It is what is going to determine how quickly everything comes forth. It is what's going to determine how quickly you gain a deep enough understanding as far as what is it you're passionate about in order to get this out to the market, as an example. And same thing as far as your relationships. The sooner you get through this work and you start stepping out of your comfort zone, the sooner your heart's desire can start to come forth. And it can be scary, and it is scary. It is absolutely necessary. If you have this fear that's coming up, bathe in it one last time. Tell yourself this: I'm going to bathe in this fear one last time. I'm going to feel it all the way in the core, but I'm not going to let it control me anymore, and take that leap of faith. You're being drawn, you're being pulled towards a certain direction. You have no idea how many blessings could be at the end of that tunnel, as an example. You have no idea as far as who you're going to be meeting on your journey that's going to help to elevate your spiritual game. Who you're going to be meeting as far as could be a soulmate or a twin flame. What type of individuals, as far as for business, as far as for getting an idea out to public, as far as discovering how is it that you're meant to share your passion with other individuals and attracting more and more abundance. Therefore, really allow the most authentic version of yourself, the most courageous version of yourself to start stepping out of their comfort zone. Don't allow shyness or any of those types of bottom-feeding emotions as far as how you feel about yourself, any type of lack of self-love or self-worth or low confidence, stop you from moving forward. The quicker you start stepping into the unknown, the quicker you're going to get through those first time, taking that first quantum leap, making that first decision based off of your intuition, trusting God for the first time, honestly, fully going in as far as trusting that level of faith that you have. But what's going to be happening after a while, it doesn't seemingly get any easier on the surface, but you've gone through this before. It's like everything else. The first time you do something, you're not perfect at it. You're going to make mistakes. You might fall off that bike, but then you learn how to ride that bike. And once you learn how to ride that bike, you will never forget. And it's the same thing with this spiritual journey. Is you go through this quantum leap where you've gotten it, literally your whole world is crumbling, everything gets taken away, but it's your level of faith, how you've been able to maintain the high level of faith, that inner knowing, looking at the positive side, continuously envisioning what you want to have come forth, and just putting your trust in God, putting your trust in your angels in your life, that you're going to be divinely guided and protected. And what you're going to end up seeing is what you're going to end up noticing is whatever you're wishing for, whatever your heart desires, you will receive exactly that or something better. And as far as there's never been a better time as far as taking action on this, no matter which direction you want to head towards, no matter what is it that you want to attract, start stepping out of your comfort zones. Get away from this daily routine of doing the exact same thing. Anytime you have some spare time, instead of just wasting it on meaningless entertainment, invest in yourself. Until you're where you want to be right now, you should be investing as much as you possibly can. If you're not investing in yourself, if you're not practicing something, you're not taking in material, you're not acting on it, you should be resting. And really make sure to, as far as moving forward, try this for 30 days. What would someone who loved themselves do? Each and every single time you're getting ready to make a decision, you're getting ready to do something, what would someone who loved themselves do? What would they do here? And start making and choosing the healthier choices. Start to trust your heart over everything else. Your intuition knows the outcome. It is with your heart that you're connected with your angels and your guides. It's with your heart that you're connected to God. But that's the thing. As far as strengthening this connection, as far as receiving clearer downloads, the more self-love you have, the happier in the inside, the clearer those messages are going to be, the more you're going to feel their presence. And you're going to see that once you start to feel their presence, you're not going to need to have any love as far as from another individual, because you're going to be finding it within yourself. You're going to be riding some new emotional highs that you most likely have never felt before. So right now, what are you wanting to start to take action on? Which direction are you feeling pulled towards? It's a matter of starting to take action. It's a matter of trusting that guidance. Even if you have no idea as far as the next 2-3 steps, just knowing the next step, and ask for the blessings that you need. Ask for the resources that you need on your journey. Don't be afraid to open up about something that you need immediately. Today you need this week. But then that's the thing, is if you're asking for a blessing, if you're asking for a miracle to come forth, but you're continuously doing the exact same thing each and every single day, the chances of it coming forth is very slim. But it's when you ask for those miracles, just like I did. I opened up to God. I said, God, I have one thing to ask from you, to have shelter, to be fed, and to have an internet connection. And I promise that I will do my best to continue to move forward in serving you the best way that I can, serving you with what it makes me, is what I'm the most passionate about. And I've never had to go without. Anytime I've gone without, it was a lesson that I needed to learn, and I learned those lessons on the journey. But my faith, what was important is my faith never dwindled. My faith continuously kept on raising. My self-love, my self-worth, my confidence kept on raising. My connection with my angel, my guide, kept on strengthening. The guidance that I was receiving was becoming clearer and clearer. And it's not going to take 4, 5, 6 years to create this incredible change in your life. It is going to happen much faster than you think. But it's a matter of starting to take action. It's a matter of realizing that you're an infinite spiritual being having a temporary experience in this body. You are much more powerful than you give yourself credit for. You're much more powerful than you truly realize. And it's only by starting to step into the unknown that you're going to discover yourself at an incredibly deep level. You're going to discover your spiritual gifts. You're going to discover how you've used them in the past. You're going to discover how is it that you're able to use these in order to share with the world, in order to help the collective raise their vibrational frequency. Because at the end of the day, we are all on the same mission. We're on the mission to help everyone here on earth shift from 3D into 5D. But sometimes along our journey, your intuition will tell you, you have to let them go right now. It's not the right time. They don't have their hands out. They're not willing to be helped. They're only going to drain you of your energy. And rationally thinking, your ego is going to say, you have to help everyone around you. You have to help all of your loved ones. You have to help all of your friends. But what ends up happening is, if you continuously do this, you're just leaving yourself feel drained. And not only this, you're hindering on the process of your own spiritual awakening, your own spiritual journey, which for the moment is more important than giving out your energy to everyone around you, because it is your vibrational frequency that will continuously be the prime focus, because it's the answer to all your questions. Every single question: how do I manifest? How do I connect with my angel, my guide? How do I bring this forth? How do I know which direction I should take? Your vibrational frequency literally will give you all the answers that you need, because even as far as your meditations, the higher you're vibing, the more your consciousness is going to expand, the clearer everything becomes. And not only this, after a certain while, you're able to get out of your head as far as stressing out about something, as far as worrying about something, as far as feeling any type of anxiety, as far as feeling any type of fear. And instead, you tap into that love frequency and you allow your faith to grow. And one part of the journey is letting go of our materialistic goods, not giving a shit about your materialistic goods. Because not only this, think about this. Most of the things that you've accumulated, you weren't motivated the same way that you are now. And if certain things have to go, they have to go. But guess what? You're going to be attracting things that are more of a vibrational match to you now. Therefore, let go. Let go of wanting to hang on to absolutely everything, and just start to move forward in the most authentic way possible. And as you do this, as you show the world the most authentic version of yourself, you will be shocked at how many kind, loving, caring individuals you're going to be attracting. You're going to be shocked at how, if previously individuals were all mean with you, if individuals weren't caring, if individuals were really, as far as their ego was really controlling them, you're going to notice those individuals are all going to be repelled away, and you're going to attract like-minded individuals. You're going to attract individuals that at the same vibrational frequency. And not only this, as far as making deep connections, as far as attracting your soul tribe, it's your vibe that attracts your tribe. And the higher you're able to vibe, the quicker you're able to get there, which is basically starting to move forward using your intuition, acting on that guidance, the faster they're going to come forth. And right now, you have your physical family right now, but they're a soul family. They're individuals that you've had many, many lives before. They're individuals, even in spirit form, that you've been with for many, many lifetimes. Therefore, start taking action. It is really go time. You really don't want to miss this opportunity, this wave. I've said it so many times before, as far as when certain energies come forth, it's time to take action. It's not time to just reflect on this and see what is going to come up in 2-3 months. It's literally start taking action. Whichever direction you're being drawn towards, whether it's change in your career, what changes are you able to start to do today? How are you able to start invest time in yourself today? Whether it's attracting the love of your life, where are you feeling drawn to improve yourself, and are you beginning to do this? Or else if it's wanting to move somewhere completely different, where does your heart belong? Where do you feel pulled towards? And take that leap of faith. It's scary. It's the scariest thing that I've ever done, but guess what? It's the biggest blessing that I've ever received. As far as the emotions that I felt when I took that first quantum leap, when I took that leap of faith, it was, for those of you who've had your Kundalini awakening, that spirit energy that's flowing through you, that orgasmic energy, literally times 100. That is the highest vibrational frequency that I've ever reached, was after taking that first quantum leap, after just taking that leap of faith and trusting in God, trusting in my angel and my guides. And I had a safe landing. If I had a safe landing, you are certainly going to have a safe landing if you are trusting your intuition, if your heart, if it's not your ego, if it's your heart that's saying it's time to make this change. You are worthy, you deserve it. It's time to move into a happier place, as an example. And coming out here coming out here in nature, listening to the water flow in this little creek is part of it. That's how I'm able to really get myself in a calm state. That's really how I'm able to tap into my intuition and receive that guidance and then acting on it. And you're gonna see, as soon as you start doing this, blessing after blessing after blessing is gonna come forth. Well, that's gonna do it for the video. Make sure to start to take action. Step out of your comfort zone and you're gonna see you will be blessed too. Well, I love you guys. That's gonna do it for the video. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.